talk about something really cool that's going on in the community. Recently, I had accepted the nomination of Woman of the Year to help raise money for the Leukemia and the Lymphoma Society. It is a 10-week fundraiser, and I'm being joined by about 10 others in the community who are challenged with raising the same funds. Well, tonight is our big kickoff event. The big celebration is May 29th. NBC 26 is a proud sponsor of that. But as you begin to hear more about this throughout the community, which you will be, social media and all, I wanted to share with you the two stories behind two Augusta children whom we are highlighting during this campaign. 2-year-old Charlie and 11-year-old Carlos. Take a look.
I would have never thought that my child would be the one with cancer. You see these kind of stories everywhere, and you never think that it's going to hit that close to home. This is Charlie Herrera. She was 2 years old in December, and she was diagnosed when she was 11 months old, November 13th, 2013. She has ALL, acute lymphoblastic leukemia. That is a blood cancer. It's basically whenever your blood cells just don't produce how they're supposed to. Her eye was turning in a little bit and nobody really noticed but me, but it was enough for me to take her to the doctor, and I kind of told the doctor that was in there, just shoot me straight and tell me, is she gonna make it to her first birthday, which was a month from then. And he said, well, right now it's kind of 50-50. And that was just devastating, because you can't even imagine that fear unless you're in that position. Charlie has been very receptive of all of this. When I look back at pictures and see how physically she did look sick, she is very strong-willed, and she is my hero for sure.
I am Carlos Garth. I am Shonda Garth, and I am Carlos's mother. Carlos was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia in April of 2013, and he's been in remission since September 2013. Carlos and his father, they were roughhousing a bit, and Carlos got hit in the mouth and caused him to start bleeding. And in that, the next morning when we woke up, he was still bleeding. So we went to the emergency room. They looked at his blood, and they figured that he needed to be seen a little more in depth. They did more blood tests, and that's when it was a positive diagnosis for acute myeloid leukemia. We went from having a fun-loving little boy to a little boy who was a little sick.
I remember when I was in the emergency room, they were sticking me with needles and checking my blood and everything, and they told me I might have cancer. As soon as I heard that, I just freaked out, because my dad was there with me. He had to hold my hand and tell me it was all going to be okay.
And for everyone that's out there that's willing to donate, please do. And not so much from your wallets, but from your heart, because there are a lot of kids. We still go up to the hospital, we visit, just to go around and let kids and let the patients see that, you know, they too can be healthy as well. So every little amount counts, every little bit is towards a cause that they're getting after this cancer. This blood cancer will be cured, and not one day, because someday is today.
And the interesting thing about the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is about 78% of the funds that they raise goes directly back into research and helping to find a cure, which you don't really hear a lot about that for a nonprofit. So that's a significant number that they're able to do with that money that's donated. So it's certainly a worthy cause, certainly helps folks in this area that are suffering from blood cancers, and support your community members as well who are taking on this great 10-week challenge that we are all doing. Of course, the gala is May 29th. We want you there. Buy tickets. Go to the website, barclaysbelievers.com, that we just showed you there to get your tickets and to donate.
Two great stories, two great kids with a
they
positive
are awesome.
attitude.
They are really awesome. You'll meet them tonight, and you'll enjoy them. They're good kids.
All right.